When I was a PR exec, I used to get so frustrated with the amount of time I would spend on spreadsheet admin. And what I mean by spreadsheet admin is trawling through media databases and loads of pre-existing spreadsheet media lists and copy and pasting information, putting it into a new spreadsheet media list, having to double check that information anyway because it was often outdated or incorrect. We've all probably seen something like this. Might send a shiver down your spine. You record pitch notes, selling notes, whatever you want to call it, essentially progress as you're calling each of these journalists. Everyone has their own way of recording those notes. And my colleagues used to have their own spreadsheets, and we'd kind of work in silos. There was no way of connecting the dots with everything that was happening in the PR agency. There was no way of getting a holistic view to understand what's working and what's not. All the little nuggets and the little bits of information that come out of the wash when you're pitching to media. And there's no central way of recording all of that. It's either in a spreadsheet, in a column, or it's in people's heads. And that presents a number of challenges from a director point of view, because what if those people leave? What if they're off sick? They get seconded? There was no centralized way, essentially, of storing, analyzing, and collaborating on the workflow of the agency. And if you think about it, PR people, we sell time, right? But we also sell, well, stories, clearly, but we sell our ideas and our expertise that are driven from insight. So how you capture insight and capture the data that's already been generated by the sheer activity of doing PR, I think is pretty important. So surely the emphasis should be on freeing up more time in which to carry out billable activities, or freeing up more time to win more clients and more business, and not faffing around with spreadsheets. We found that on average 3.5 days per person per month on our sample of just under 200 UK execs and managers was spent on spreadsheet admin. Again, that relates to PR workflow, not accounting or the things that Excel was designed to do, specifically on PR workflow. Yeah, so that doesn't sound like that much, right? But that's still 17% of total working time, which equals to over 8 working weeks over the course of the year. So we did a bit of research to understand what the average billable day rate was for our sample. And again, it ranged fairly wildly, but the average was £600 a day. I suspect in London it's probably quite a lot more, but we'll run with that. So 3.5 days, £600 a day, that's £2,100 per month per person that is being spent on potential billable time that is being spent on spreadsheet admin, which equals just over 25 grand a year, the opportunity cost. And that's essentially why Pragmatist was created, to help PRs stop using spreadsheets as much, or hopefully altogether, and to help them do less admin tasks and automate more admin tasks so that they can focus on things that actually matter and actually make a difference and make money, I think, is the kind of fundamental point.